Welcome to today's class on a brief introduction to prompting and tools like ChatGPT, Grammarly, and Perplexity. I'm Dr. David Paul, Department of English, Christo Jayanti University. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this class today. Firstly, ChatGPT is a generative engine and the function is a large language model LLM for three different purposes: text generation, brainstorming, and drafting. And this acts as a mediated voice because ChatGPT acts as a collaborative other along with the human being so that it explicates or expands our ideas and thoughts and sometimes challenges it as well, bringing us to different other perspectives. For example, I've given a task which you can try on ChatGPT. Draft a counter argument. This can be a prompt you can give. Draft a counter argument to any ancient argument from the perspective of a contemporary digital creator. This is an amazing example task you can try with this prompt so that you can see the potential of this LLM, the generative engine ChatGPT. And the caveat, the caution is it's prone to hallucination. It requires rigorous verification. Secondly, we have Grammarly, which is the syntactic filter. The function is an AI powered writing assistant that focuses on the tone of writing and its clarity along with the mechanics. The how every sentence is framed is important for Grammarly. It standardizes voice towards a standard English. This is very important tool to refine your writing, and one thing we should be cautious about is not losing our unique dialect. So, for example, you can use this task using the tool to identify passive voice in a thesis statement and rewriting it for active authoritative impact. This is a beautiful task that you could try. Thirdly, Perplexity, the sourced oracle. Perplexity is just like ChatGPT, it's another conversational search engine, but one difference is that it provides real time citations. In academic use, it's excellent for initial bibliography building, and sometimes every statement Perplexity makes, it gives a beautiful citation and reference which is easily verifiable. So you can try this example task. Summarize recent critical reception of post 2010 children. And the benefit is it bridges the gap between generative AI and traditional search. Moving on to the rhetoric of prompting. Prompting is not just asking, it's a rhetorical act requiring context and constraints. So, four important things we should know if we are giving a prompt to generative AI. Firstly, who should the AI be? For example, you want AI to act as a literary critic. So you can give AI act as a literary critic. That can be the first line of your prompt. And secondly, assign a task. That is, what specific action? Analyze the syntax or something like that. What action you want the AI to do. Thirdly, the context. That is, what background info is needed. For example, in the context of Victorian Gothic. So give a proper context. Fourthly, format. How should the output look like? For example, a bulleted list of three arguments. So, four different lines we should give so that the prompting is complete in AI. So here is a clear difference between ChatGPT, Grammarly, and Perplexity. The primary strength of ChatGPT is ideation and drafting. And for Grammarly, it's mechanics and tone, but for Perplexity, sourcing and citations. And second feature is reliability. ChatGPT has low reliability because it sometimes hallucinates, creates information, but Grammarly has high reliability because it's rules-based tool, and Perplexity is medium to high because it can give you citations for every line it writes. And third feature is best for breaking writer's block. ChatGPT can help you continue any blocked writing. Grammarly gives a final refining, but Perplexity is more of research gathering. Fourth feature is risk. That is, ChatGPT has plagiarism and falsity risk. Grammarly has homogenization, but Perplexity has source misinterpretation. Along with knowing how to prompt and how to use ChatGPT, Grammarly, and Perplexity, we should know that there is ethic that we should be following. Firstly, agency. Maintain your role as the primary thinker. AI is the assistant, not the author. Secondly, disclosure. Transparency is key. If AI substantially shaped your argument, acknowledge it. Acknowledge that AI helped you. Always acknowledge. Third, critique. Never ever accept AI output as truth. Scrutinize every generated sentence and idea and details for bias. So here's an activity for you to do today. You can do a bad prompt and a rhetorical prompt. In pairs, you can select a course text with a vague one sentence prompt asking ChatGPT to analyze it. For example, tell me about the Pope. How generic is the response is what you're going to observe, and does it offer insight? Secondly, the rhetorical prompt that is based on the prompting principles I taught you today: persona, context, and constraints, and assign the task, assign the role of ChatGPT, and what is the context, and then ask for the important result, the output, how you would like the output to be. So, how did the voice of the output change? Is it more usable? Is what we are going to compare through this activity. Kindly take a screenshot of it. You can use it. So, I want you to discuss in groups, how does mediating our voice through AI change the nature of authorship? Or if you're watching the video alone, you can discuss this and explain your perspectives on your writing. How does mediating our voice through AI change the nature of authorship? So that's all for today. Hope you liked the class. So if you have any doubts, feel free to reach out to me. And this is David Paul signing out. Thank you.